Good Friday morning. I am doing another quick audio edit from a previous space that 𝙎𝙤𝙤𝙤 had done actually last month, so it's a little behind. But what I wanted to do is during the April AMA, or Ask Me Anything or whatever, they did announce a big acquisition. So it's the community already knows about it, and there has been press releases on it. But my goal was to, when I was reading through the hour-long space clip or whatever, kind of highlight why this is a big deal for 𝙎𝙤. So for those of you unfamiliar, 𝙎𝙤 is a decentralized AI project that I'm involved in. I'm not on the team. I just do moderation for their Discord, their Telegram group, and then I handle their Twitter account. So I'm constantly doing outreach on Twitter to find AMA spaces for them to participate in or press opportunities. So a little bit PR, I guess, as well, even though I'm not a PR person. But I do like doing what I do. But one of the other things that I provide is I have some technical knowledge through my 30 years now in web design since high school, to be able to do things like videos and marketing and ad design and all the things. So this particular clip currently is 1 minute and 44 seconds long, which is perfect for Twitter. I haven't gone through and done any edits besides picking the text. And then there were a couple mentions, because again, this was in April, of some delivery of equipment in May, which has already happened. So I took out those pieces because they're irrelevant for the point that I'm trying to make with this particular video or whatever. So now I have to go through and delete any filler words, which actually I'm going to go ahead and do that now. First, I'll do any word gaps, which is a short clip, so I doubt there's any. Yeah, so no word gaps. And then I'm going to remove filler words like the ums and stuff. And it looks like there's only one.
And the right.
Yeah, there's one on there. Now that it recognizes, if you've watched me do this before, there's definitely some that AI does not catch. But again, let me put my earbuds in so I'm not listening to this on a speaker. I'm trying to talk. Now, another thing I noticed, they did not, because it's called 𝙎𝙤, C-E-T-I, I have to change this to the correct spelling, because again, we're using transcripts over video for this. So any reference to 𝙎𝙤 has to be accurate. And now I'm going to listen to it, make sure there's no hidden ums. And then I'm going to make sure there's no more spelling errors as I'm going through this or misunderstood words. And then we'll start putting the actual video and background and transcripts in. So. Sorry, I was taking a drink. I heard an in there. So I need to, I think it's probably this gray here. Yes. So where the darker gray is, we're going to cut around it, select it, hit the delete button. No, delete. There we go. And that should get rid of that Now, I don't know why it capitalizes some of these words. I don't, but I'll just manually go through and edit those real quick. Oh, in video, and it should be NVIDIA, which I never spell correctly. I'm not even sure what the word. I mean to cut. I meant to copy. What the hell does NVIDIA mean? Like, you know, see, not like I don't know what the word, like I know it's a business name, but like, why do they call it NVIDIA? Is that a word in a different language that I don't know? I don't know. So I'm gonna have to replace those. Oh, heard some brief uhs in there, I think. Of course, it doesn't have highlighted, which means I'm gonna have to figure this out quick, like manually. See, that was very brief. That one might be hard to cut out because it's almost like that's part of the word here. Hold on. So this is an Let me try that. Unless it's that itty bitty. Oh, I don't know. All right, we're gonna try to cut this out first. Again, I'm not a professional. I'm a nerd. Oh, that worked good. Oh, I'm currently on an So I'm gonna take that out. I wanted to get this done early since I'm already in the office because I got like a magazine article I got to write today for a business magazine. I do an article in monthly or I guess seasonally. I don't think they're a monthly magazine. I got a WordPress debug rebuild that I have to quote today. So I got a lot to knock out. So I'm out early. Oh, that was a big right there. Right there. Cut that one out. Be gone. And then this spelling here I don't like. Or not spelling, capitalization. All right, let's try again. And I'm assuming this should be capitalized because it is a business name. But see, this is where I struggle because I'm not good with grammar. But at the same time, it was capitalized in the beginning. It is a business name. So it makes sense to me. And I don't know. I guess it doesn't matter. Now, it sounded like this A was an but I think it makes sense to keep it because saying a big thank you makes sense. And it kind of sounded like it could work both ways. Let me listen to it again. Now that second doesn't fit. So I would take that one out. Deep in is not deep in. It is the pin. Oh. You know, when I do these edits, it makes me paranoid. Like, do I say or ums like that? And I know that a lot of people say like way too much, and I've been trying to break. Not that I feel like I do it. See, I just did it again, but was that relevant? I don't know. But I don't think I do it as much as, you know, some of the younger crowd. I had a boss that was constantly using it, and she was younger than me, but not by much. And everything, the way she talked annoyed me because it was just like, I did it again. Fuck. She she would say, like, this is totally like so like not my like thing, and I'm just like, I just did it again, but still, it was excessively annoying. So there's 2 hours, and I did see a little in there, but I think it was so blended in, it doesn't matter. that one, the in agreement. So I'm thinking, wait a minute, where was that second hour? I think it's this right here. So I'm going to cut around it and see if that takes out that second hour. Yes. H100, not each 100. It probably seems a little compulsive that I'm so looking for all these ums and stuff, but one, the client would like a lot of the ums and uhs removed, so I'm happy to do that. And two, it just makes it cleaner. I know sometimes it can sound a little choppy because we're cutting out audio and the tonal fluctuations between the words sounds a little off, but I think the end result is worth it. And you see a lot of that in YouTube videos anyway. Oh, I heard that one. Was it this? I think it is this. I'm gonna just do a rough cut here and make sure that's the word. There's still two N's in there. Hold on. Hold on. NVIDIA. Maybe it's this thing here. Let's find out. Not that that one's a big deal or anything. Now it feels like I almost cut out the N in NVIDIA, but I think it's fine. And here's a question. Should I cut out the throat clearing? I feel like if it's separate enough, it's probably worth it. Hold on. I want to say it's this whole thing here. Let's chop it out and see. Hold on. Maybe it's not the whole thing. Let's just cut out this big clunk. Why did it take the word out though? Hold on. InfiniBand. And we're just cutting out this. But it's still. Let's try this. Why? Why? Wait. Why? Why is the word not showing up? What? All right, I'll come back to that. I'm not sure why the word isn't showing up when I'm clearly trying to put it in there. The heck? All right, let's keep going. If nothing else, what I could do is change the word switches to be InfiniBand switches, and I think that might work, but we'll see. Oh, a single unit, a single, hold on. I think that's too close. I guess we need a period here. This is tremendous news. Hold on. So I think this big thing here is because that was a loud one. We will cut that out. Unless it gives me an issue here. That's good. Man, the punctuation is so weird. Yeah, I think that's good there. Well, I feel like there should be a comma there. Again, not a grammar person. I heard that one. Another thing I might have to do is change, because I have a couple of the lower, like it's not all capital NVIDIA's earlier. I might have to go through and make them all capital so they're consistent. Oh, there's a nice space here too. I can kind of cut away. Nope, I wanted to do it up here. Yeah, there's definitely an on there. Hold on. I think it starts here. Hold on. See how I took the and text away? That's the same issue I'm having earlier, I think. If I add it here, though, yes, and I can still see the text. Actually, I don't think it's supposed to be and. I think it's supposed to be in, now that I'm listening to it. So let's just edit that real quick. Oh, I heard another Ooh, but which one? Because a lot of this is grayed out. This one. This one. This one. Why is the H100 gone? What the hell? This thing is not cooperating today. Wait. So I need to just do the grayed out part. In a weird period. In a weird period. I wonder if they base their punctuation off of pauses or something. I'm thinking. Now that should probably be a period because that's a really long sentence. All right, so I know I wanted to change, and because the spelling's so weird and I don't trust in myself because my brain operates weird, I am going to just copy and paste these to the correct capitalization. Another one, but I think we're pretty good to go for the audio and the transcripts. Now I just have to create the background video and then place the captions on top. I think I still need to figure out this wording issue here, but I think I know what to do here. Hold on. Yeah, the infinite band. So we're just going to take switches and do that. Oh, come on. Why won't you give me the word? I just InfiniBand switches. Correct. Oh, I don't have the patience to figure out why that doesn't work. But anyway, so we're down to minute 38. Perfect timing for this. I think it highlights the importance of the big energy investments for SETI because it gives them direct access to all of this hardware for the decentralized AI systems that they are building. Again, if you're new to SETI, this is a project I've been involved with for the last couple months. They brought me on to help with the marketing. Well, social media, not so much marketing, but I have been slowly kind of migrating into helping with setting up AMAs, contacting other crypto companies, and helping them to get the word out about what it is that they're trying to build. Not that they necessarily needed my help. They've got an all-star team. I mean, Dennis Jarvis, the one speaking in this particular video, was the CEO for Bitcoin. No. Yeah, Bitcoin.com. Aaron, who is the CIO, I've known for 20 some years. We met each other in the gaming sphere. And he's just so freaking smart. So, and then they got like a couple other all-stars that like Logri is like the most epic nerd apparently. Like I've read some of his information and I'm just blown away by this team. If anybody can pull off something like this where basically they're buying the hardware and they're going to sell usage of this hardware, and it's like state of the art, like Google style hardware to other companies in the whole decentralized AI sphere or whatever. And then they have a revenue share system. So the money they make goes back to people that are holding the SETI token, which I also own. I think I have 200 and some of those. Not a lot. I'm considered small game compared to some of the whales in the project. But if you do consider buying into SETI, be sure to research how, because you can't buy with ETH, or you shouldn't buy with ETH. You can. You won't get nearly as much because of the slippage. But if you decide to get into SETI or research it, see me first. I can walk you through it. You basically, I have instructions posted on Twitter how to do it. And you have to buy wrapped towel first and then use that to buy the SETI. And you'll get your best bang for your buck. So we got our audio clip. It's got good timing. It's been edited. So now we have to bring over Canva, which I'm going to bring over here in a second, into my screen. And then what I did last time, which you guys probably saw, where am I going? I don't think this was the file I was editing. Oh no, this will work. So last time, what did we see? We were at 1 minute and 38 seconds. So I take clips like this, just background movement videos that are techie or AI oriented or whatever. And I have them displaying in the background while the captions are on top. And I just use because I have a pro Canva account, so I get access to their full library of like stock videos, stock images, and that's part of the perk for paying is they pay the usage licensing for these elements for you to use. So rather than have to, create all of this from scratch, I just use what is readily available. But I also like to change them up. I don't like to use the same videos every time. I can like change the order or whatever, but I only need a minute and 30 some seconds worth. So we'll start. Let's see. I really like this video, but I'm going to change it out. If I go to videos and then just sometimes I'll just do a search for something simple like AI, and then try to find something I hadn't used recently, like this one. And that one's 19 seconds. So we'll say 20. Well, no, we'll bring it down to 19. There we go. And then the second video. bring in this one, and that one is 20 seconds. So right now we are at like 40 seconds worth of video background. I like this one, but I know the text is going to be over most of this. But not all, I think it'll still be all right. That's 15 seconds. So that gives us 55 seconds. Oh, I kind of dig this one. When it comes to like, because if you've ever been to the Misfit website, you would know this, but when it comes to like things that look like motherboards or whatever, like even on the Misfit website, the header on the homepage is like from the movie. It's not from the movie Hackers, but it looks like it's from the movie Hackers when they're in the Gibson, hacking the Gibson. And I just love that whole like 90s hacker vibe. So what are we at? So we got 40, 55. So we're about like at a minute and why am I not mapping? Yeah, a minute and 10 seconds. So I need, what did I say, 38? Yeah, 38. We'll say 40 seconds more of background video. I haven't used this brain one yet. That's kind of cool. Is that 19 seconds? So maybe one more video. I think I'll do this one. And I've already lost count. So we got 40, 50, 10. It's almost perfect, actually. Oh, no. Wait. Did I have an extra in here that I don't need? I think it did. 50, 10. Yeah, I don't think I needed this one. So what I'll do is I'm going to drag it out of the way in case I like miscalculate and then need an extra clip. I have it. So once the video is over, it transitions into this text and then an outro. And I want to say before, and I don't think it's in here right now. Oh, there it is. So down here, you can see like the audio. And I'm going to delete the song because I also try to change up the music for each of these. But I want to say this was typing, which we would want here while it's typing the text. And then this is like a computer glitch sound. So I'm going to drag that over to when the URL shows up, right about there. So we'll listen, you'll hear the typing, and then you'll hear the computer glitch here in a second. There's no music or anything, but I'll add that here in a second. Yeah, so there's the typing. And then the URL pops in. Yeah. So now I just had to find some music. And then see if it lines up with the text in the actual video, like the timing. For music, sometimes you can find some decent music on Canva. I don't like their library as much. I'm actually going to look at ones I've already uploaded because at some point I'll probably be reusing audio. And then, let's see. Why are you not playing? Well, I didn't want you to add it yet, but okay. Is Canva not wanting to cooperate today? Oh, I got comments. Hold on. Who's commenting? Oh, this is dope. I need to get a computer myself. Andrew, enjoy this. Oh, thanks, guys. I wasn't even looking for comments. No, yeah. Why? So I don't know why this is actually, I want to do a Control R and refresh Canva real quick and see if that resolves whatever connectivity issues that it's having. But let's go back in to the start here and see what exactly this song is that I've chosen forcefully. Oh, that was the Star Wars song I was using for May 4th on one of their videos, so we don't want that. Let's go back into audio. No, let's go into uploads because I've got several pieces of music that I've uploaded. Let's see. What's this one sound like? No, that's just a sound bite. Oh, Christmas stuff. You know, maybe it's a little, I don't even call it ethereal. Why is that so loud? I feel like I used this one recently, but I still like it. The hell is that? You know, I think I'm going to use that one. But I'm going to definitely have to turn it down some. Oh, it looks like it gets even louder later. Hold on. How loud does this get? Oh, it's just a bass. Okay. I feel like I'm listening to Matrix. All right. So we're going to drag the end of it over, though, because I want it to do a nice fade out at some point. What is going on here with this timing? Hold on. Okay. So one of the things you can do is there's slight audio effects. Like if you want to do like a fade out, and I'll do one that's like a couple seconds, 3 seconds or something. So that way it's not like a stark stop at the end of the audio. See how it faded out a little bit more? So I'll probably do that. But I have to see if the beginning starts out. Like some of them I'll start out in the middle of the song because I want it to get not, some of them have like, you know, like a buildup of music and it starts really low. And I don't always want that in my videos. So sometimes I'll drag and start the song elsewhere. And this looks like kind of a long intro. I don't know. That might be too long. I might have to move the music up a little bit. Like where it starts to do that extra beat there, I think I can drag where I want it to start, what part of the music I want it to start on, which is convenient. I love Canva. I don't care what anybody says. Canva is a phenomenal program. And then we'll get into the heavier beats here, which I think will be good. Oh, yeah. Oh, I like that. All right. One thing I do have to do, though, is I'm going to have to turn it down quite a bit because, again, the focus should be on the speaking. And I have to do it in here because I've got the 2 clips here with the typing and the glitch sound. And I want those to be like to be able to hear them. All right, so let's start down here and see how loud the glitch and the typing are over the music. I think that'll work. I think that'll work. All right. So we are going to download page, what is this? 23 through 29 as an MP4. So download MP4. We want 23 through 29 to download. And then we'll add them to the script of the AMA, which was just a Twitter space. Which I use a tool to download Twitter spaces because I don't always have access to the back end. And I've never downloaded a Twitter space through the Twitter backend. I don't even know if you can. I've read that you can, but I've yet to see where. I don't do many AMAs myself, but the tool I've been using to download spaces isn't working, and I've got 2 more to download. Or is it just 1? I think it is 2. A May AMA and then an AMA that they did last week with Coin Merge, or maybe it was this week. But I haven't figured out how to get the tool's not working. Someone's messaging me. I got 28 people watching. Wow. All right. So under SETI and then videos, this is going to be the big energy acquisition. And then I go into Descript where we have our audio, and I'm going to click at the beginning of where I want this video to start. And I'm going to hit Files, Add Files. We're going to select the big energy acquisition video. I'm going to add it as a layer. It's going to show up, and it's going to ask me if I want to switch to composition to video, which I do because it initially was just audio, but now we're adding a video component. And it's going to layer everything on top. So I need to send it to the back. And I also need to add my captions, which it's going to take my styles from my previous video edit, which is perfect. So I want my little editing window here. And then the last thing I need to do is on the audio. I need to do the studio sound thing, but I always have an issue figuring out how to select the right audio. So studio sound, I'll show you if this applies it to the correct thing. If you haven't seen this before, my husband's messaging me, so hold on 1 second. I'm also on my phone. It allows you to create basically podcast quality audio out of what you've already got. So okay. I am freezing. It is so freezing here right now. Oh, is it done? Okay. So let's see how this sounds. Okay. So it did the thing where it did last time where when I do it, it takes out the music. So let me turn it off real quick. See, already he sounds really low. Is this going to let me bring him up and not the music? Let's see. I think that's only doing the audio. And so that's doing the audio for the background music. And I want, all right, hold on here. I need a bigger viewpoint here. So this is messing with this, and I want it to mess with this. All right, so if I remember doing Control A last time, but it wouldn't let me unselect that audio, and I don't know why. All right, hold on, I'm gonna try something. Studio sound first. Okay, So studio sound is now on. You see how he talks much more clear. And the music's still there. So it's like selecting all only affects the audio and not the video, which is weird because the video has audio as well. I don't know what the difference is supposed to be there, but I'm going to do it again and then see if I can bring up the audio. Yeah, see now his voice is getting louder in the, I don't know, what do you call these in audio? Or I have no idea what you call the little spikes and stuff. Let's see what this sounds like now. He should be louder, but the music should not be. I'm still pissed about that InfiniBand word not showing up, but it's fine. Oh. So obviously there was a misstep in the timing because we're already in the outro and he's not done talking. So all I need to do is go back in here and we're going to re-add that other video because maybe I did. You know, it's early. I'm not braining very well. I'm going to add this clip back in before the outro starts, which is going to mess up my timing for the typing and stuff, but that was easy enough to just drag around. So we want the glitch noise to happen right about there. That also means the audio needs to expand to the end of the outro. And then we re-download and then re-apply. I won't have to do all the things I just did. It's just replacing and then maybe adjusting the volume a little bit, but man, I am freezing. Like I was complaining about the heat, but like I kind of want a little bit right now. Not all of it. Not the 90-degree weather. Let's finish this downloading. I'll re-upload and show you guys how to do that. Wow, we got more people in here now. 33. Well, good morning, everybody. So I'm going to replace the video that we used before. I'm actually going to select, oops, I want to select the video. For some reason it's square. And then we're going to go back up to the top here. We're going to add a file. Re-upload the new version of the background video, whatever. Add that as a layer. We'll probably have to add it to the background again because it will go over top of the text. And then send it to the back. Now I'm going to go ahead and skip to the end just to check the timing before I mess with any of the audio. I want to see how it works with the outro and stuff. Now, another thing I didn't think that I forgot I needed to show you is the Descript system stops at the audio of the speaking portion, or the text, I guess. If your video is longer than that, it automatically cuts it off. So one thing you do have to do is drag it to show everything. And I'll show you what I mean once we get started here. So I'm going to go ahead and listen to this end part and see if we have enough video to cover the amount of text or audio that needs to be shown. All right, so now we still got a little bit of a lull here. So now it's too much video, but it looks like it's too much video by, let's see, 147 by 10 seconds. So I'm going to go in here and chop off 10 seconds of the final background video, which is this one. So we're at 19 now. I'm going to drop it down to 9. And the annoying part, I do have to adjust the audios again, but it's just a matter of just dragging them. So it's not that big a deal. And there probably is a more efficient way to do this, but I'm just sticking with what I know when it's before 8 a.m. and I don't feel like messing with too much else before I got to start actual code today. But once this part's done, it's really just a matter of exporting, and then I schedule out. I'll probably actually post this one right away because we do have members from all over the world. Even our team members, we got team members in like the UK or maybe Dubai. I know one's in Dubai. I think one's in Thailand. One's in Canada. And then you got me. And I'm not sure where Logri is. I think he's in the United States. So we're all over. I think some of them are sleeping right now. So I think they like having me around also because I think they're more late night people. And I get to be around to monitor everything during the day. For the United States anyway. All right, so replacing again. And then I'm going to delete and re-add. I think you can do a replace option. Actually, I'm pretty sure of it. You see how you got like these? I can just replace. Right? Yeah, but I have not successfully gotten that to work the way I want it to yet. So I'm just going to re-add. Add new layer. Send it to the back. And then we're going to hop on the end again real quick just to make sure our timing is better, I guess. Oh no, I need just like a couple more seconds. Son of a gun. I'm going to say, how many seconds was that we needed? It was pretty quick. I don't think it's much. I mean, it's like 2 seconds. I think I'm going to give it 3. So we'll go to 12. All right. Let's move our taping back over here. Our glitch to right about there. And then extend our music to the end there. All right, this should be it. This should be the final version of the video. And good morning to all the several dozen people watching right now, apparently across all my platforms. Once this is done, I'll show you guys the final product. And I do have to do a slight audio adjustment in Descript because the music's just too loud. And I like music. I like music in a lot of these videos with the talking because talking is just, I don't know, it just adds a little bit of an energy to it. So it just has to be the right level. You don't want to drown out the talking. All right. Hopefully last time we're doing this. And we're going to add our file with the new updated video as a layer. And then we are going to send it to the back so it's not on top of the text. We're going to go to the end. Excellent, excellent. I think that's much better. So now I have to drag the timeline of the video to go further than the text because otherwise it won't show the full outro. Not that outros are necessary, but it's good for branding and I like them. So if you don't, too bad. Oh, I didn't do the full. I guess I gotta drag this too. Drag, drag. Come on. Is that not dragging? Do I need to drag? I should need to drag that too. So that's captions. Oh, so I didn't need to drag captions. Or did I? Maybe I did. Maybe the captions is what I need to drag. I mean, technically I could end it there, but I'm not going to. I want the outro, and I'm not sure why. That's the captions. This is the video. Maybe I have to do the captions. Now, this is a new issue. I've not run into this issue where I can't drag the video to show the full length of it. And I'm not sure why that is. I really don't want to have to cut it off there, but it doesn't want to work. And I do need to make it like less loud. Let's just go ahead and do that now while I'm sitting here. Now, my dog's about to go crazy because the trash man's here. So if you hear barking in the background, I apologize. But he is spastic about that stuff. Surprisingly, he's not. Maybe he's like, it's too cold. So I'm dragging my mouse. That's what's making the audio go up and down here, by the way. So the audio level is great. The timing is great. I just can't freaking expand it, and I don't know why. I don't want to do a fade yet. I want to drag it. I want to see the full video. No, why won't you let me do it? to detach the audio from it, but now see, the video continues to play. If I downloaded it at this point, it would just be a bunch of blank negative space because I've drug the captions in the initial audio to be this long. But for some reason, this layer here does not want to continue, and I'm not. Oh, wait, let me try this. No. What's stupid is I've done this plenty of times, and it's always worked. So I have no idea why it's not working now. But I'm about to say screw it and just let it cut off where it did because it's still fine. It's just not what I wanted. And I'm not sure why this is different. What does hand do? Oh, does it just let me move the timeline? That's interesting. And so yeah, that won't work either. So my other option is to drag all this back and just leave it right here if I wanted, I guess. I mean, it's not a bad place to drop it, but I just don't get it. I just don't get it. Like, why would you not? It's like almost like there's like a locking mechanism, and I don't know where that would be or where to undo it if there was. And I don't think there was because I didn't hit anything like that. But so yeah, I think because in the interest of saving time and because I'm live streaming and I don't feel like sitting here Googling while I'm live streaming to figure out what the issue is, I think we're just gonna leave the video there. So I'm gonna do a quick run through of the video to make sure the audio is not overbearing at any portion. I think at the beginning it'll be fine because it's a music that kind of fades in a little bit, but all right. Yeah, I think the audio is fine. It's subtle. It's techy. It doesn't overbear his voice. Sucks about the outro, but it's fine. So once you've got everything set the way you want, you would basically just go to publish and then export. You can choose your quality and your resolution. I usually call it the same thing as the background. Just call it final. it'll start exporting, and then you're good to go. And it saves a copy automatically of the setup. So if I were to close this window, I could open it back up and be exactly where I left off. It's got like an auto save feature, which is nice. And actually, when you go to your projects, you can see all the different ones that you've created. You can categorize them. You can put them in folders. I mean, it's really nice for especially editing audio, because of the transcripting and you deleting text automatically deletes the audio. So I mean, that's just fantastic. So while this is exporting, I'm going to end the live stream. Go ahead and edit up and upload it and all of that other stuff that I got to do for social. And then I'm going to try to figure out, I might still mess with it to figure out why the outro didn't work. But I'm not going to try to debug that on the live stream. If you do like this kind of content, let me know. I'm going to do it regardless if you like it or not. But feel free to, you can follow me on LinkedIn where this is streaming. You can follow me on Twitter at Crystal Groves. I'm streaming there. And then you can see in the YouTube at the bottom, Misfit Academy is a channel that I haven't put a lot of effort in. I do have another channel that's more farm stuff that's got like over 10,000 subscribers, but I haven't messed with this channel too much, and I'm trying to. So I would love a like and subscribe over there if you are so inclined. And I'll be putting out a lot more nerd content like this just because I'm going to be doing it anyway. I might as well stream it. And I appreciate you guys watching.